everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. So if you are new here, welcome to the channel. This is our last video of 2023. So we are going to do a little bit of a flashback of what we've done throughout this year and the previous years. We've started at a frame and a cab that was probably not ready to go. We tore it all down, got it to the frame, built it back up, and this year we started with some welding. We have gotten the cab on the frame, we sandblasted, we painted the interior, we put the carpet in, we put our seat in, at least for the floor. We have driven it this year, we hope to drive it again soon. We do have a lot of issues going on at our brakes. So unfortunately, we have gone through now 2 proportioning valves because they keep breaking. I've called Wildwood once and they're kind of just like, it's what it is. Now I have just broken my flare kit tool, so we need to go get another one of those. But what we are going to be doing today, other than our flashback to 2023, is we are going to be working again on the cab. We have a lot of welds that I want to grind down and make look beautiful so that I can start priming the whole cab rather than bits and pieces. So we're going to have to get all of this channel out here cleaned up. We're going to get all of this cleaned up, grind back some welds, make this thing look beautiful so that we can be ready for some primer and prime out the rest of the cab. It'd be really nice to get that all done today and prime, but that is very, very, very optimistic. That may be a plan for 2024. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our grinder and start grinding back some of these welds, at least over here, and get that looking beautiful.
But first, a year in review. And after a year in review, we're back to the present. Alright, so we did a bunch of grinding on both sides, and as you can see, one, we got this hole covered up, but we have a bunch of spots we're gonna have to weld in and then grind back to get this smooth and probably put some filler. So right now, we're gonna put some of these welds right up into here and here just to get some more metal in there to smooth out and get it down into here where it is bare so that we can get this thing nice and flat and then maybe lay down some filler. So let's go ahead, turn on the welder and get this thing welded up. So we've got it all welded where we need it welded right now, and now we need to grind it back, which means we're probably gonna have to weld some more. So let's go ahead, put on our glasses, and get to grinding. All right, so we have these 4 little holes right here that we also have to come in and need to spot fill with welds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run a weld around the outside, and then we'll grind it back so it's nice and smooth. So literally this whole side of the cab can then get ground down and get ready for its primer coat. So let's go ahead, fill in these 4 little holes right here, get them ground down, and make them look absolutely awesome. Alright, so we have this side almost ready for some filler. Obviously the door frame, I still have to go back and grind a lot. I need to pick up some more grinding pads to get that nice and smooth. This side needs a little bit, this side still needs some work, as I still have to get in here and fill the one hole that's right above the windshield. Other than that, we get that taken care of. There's a hole over here. I'm going to start taping this off, grinding it a little bit further back, and getting it ready for its paint coat. So I would love to have this all primed out, the roof and the rears all primed out and left ready for its final coats of paint. That'd be a huge accomplishment to have done pretty soon. We would need to roll it out into the paint booth. The paint booth is currently down right now, obviously, because I'm not trying to waste that much electricity. But that is a wrap for this week's video. I know it doesn't look like we did a lot of work in here, but over the past year in review, we've done quite a bit. Also, today is the day before Christmas, so I'm not trying to spend my entire day in here. I'd like to go spend it with some family and friends. Even though I'm making some good content for you guys, I still want to hang out with my family and friends. So we'll see you guys next Saturday when we continue working on the 63 and continue knocking this thing off and getting it ready for the summer. I would love to have this thing running and driving summer with no issues and just enjoying the truck, even though it might not be completely done. We also have the 454, which we still have a lot of work to do. Still need to get the engine out to the machine shop. That's a big expense that I'm not ready just quite yet. And we have a lot of work to do suspension-wise on that truck. I am really excited to get into that thing. We have this, and we have the Z content coming up soon enough. And
you never know. Might start another project next year. We'll see you guys next week, which is going to be next year.